breaking news coming in from the state of West Bengal, wherein politics now erupts over border land in the state of Bengal. The High Court directs government to hand over acquired land to BSF. BJP hails the High Court order, says TMC is shielding Bangladeshis. This is in fact Calcutta High Court that's directed Bengal government to hand over all acquired land to the BSF for fencing by March 31st. Now, the Calcutta High Court on Thursday came out with this very direction, wherein the West Bengal asked the West Bengal government to in fact hand over already acquired land in 9 border districts to the Border Security Force by March 31st for putting up barbed wire fencing along the Indo-Bangladesh border. Now, BJP has hailed this very move at this point of time to acquire land in the border districts and in fact hand it over to the BSF.
Mamata Banerjee and TMC government has not been handing over the land to BSF. This is because they have Ghuspaitia prey. Once upon a time, Mamata Banerjee wanted the Ghuspaitias out. That was in 2005. But today they have become her vote bank. And therefore she puts vote bank interest above national interest. Today, national security has been given prime importance by the Calcutta High Court, which has come down very hard on the Mamata Banerjee government, which has come down very hard on the TMC government. We have seen time and again that the TMC, whether it is SIR, it opposes it to save the Ghuspaitias. It opposes giving land to BSF so that the fencing cannot be done to save the Ghuspaitias. When there is an attempt to detect, delete and deport the Ghuspaitias, they oppose it.
With that, Tapas Sengupta continues to be with us on the broadcast. Tapas, let's understand one thing. This is an order that's coming from the Calcutta High Court, and we already see political words coming in from the BJP, supporting the very move, hailing the very move. But let's also understand why this move has been, in fact, brought in. The land that is being now given to the BSF for fencing. Why has this order come in the first place? Let's just understand the backstory, the context behind this very order from the Calcutta High Court as well.
Well, Shia, before we move ahead, it's important that we put things into perspective. If you remember that while Rajnath Singh was the Home Minister, he stated from the floor of the Parliament that in by 2019, 31st December 2019, all the entire stretch of border between India and Bangladesh will be completely sealed. But we are standing at in 2026, and we still are seeing that the BSF or the MHA in one hand and the state government on the other. There's a clear flashpoint as far as procurement of land in the border areas are concerned, particularly in Nadia, North 24 Parganas, in some parts in Kuch Bihar, which remains to be very vulnerable. The borders are porous. There have been multiple letters exchanged between the state government and the central government, where the centre had urged the state government to expedite the process. Approximately 235 kilometres of the border have been identified. The majority of Indo-Bangladesh border lie with West Bengal, and we have seen that most of the influx have happened through these porous borders in West Bengal between India and Bangladesh. And following that, there was a PIL filed by a person named Shubroto Shah, and following that hearing yesterday, the Calcutta High Court Chief Justice of Division Bench have given a categorical observation and stated and directed the state government to hand over all the lands that is required to build up fencing in the border areas to the BSF. Now, it remains to be seen that at this juncture, when the election is knocking at the door, how the state government plans to execute this order of the Calcutta High Court, because the state have said that they are also willing, but there are some issues as far as local populace is concerned. So keeping that in mind, the process is getting delayed. There was a letter written by the Home Ministry last year even, but it remains to be seen that since the court have given a clear directive, how things are procured. And lastly, there are 3 segments that the court have made: the land procured and handed over to the BSF, the land procured where the process of handing over is still going on, and the land which are yet to be procured, the compensation is to be made. These has to be made clear, and affidavit will be filed at the Calcutta High Court, and following which the execution process would also
Tapas. So that is where it all stands at this point of time. Thank you for putting it into perspective.